Hey y'all, we about to do a tarot reading for Aries, okay? Hi everybody, how are you doing? This shirt is so weird. It's like positioned so weird. Okay, so we're gonna do a tarot reading for Aries. Hi guys. How's the camera? Is it crooked? Is it crooked? It's so hard to like make that thing turn. Okay, let's go. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Vedic. Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, and Most High. Most High. What messages do we have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Vedic. What messages do we have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Vedic. Aries, Most High. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Aries. Bottom of the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Yay. That's good. That's all about good luck and good fortune. You could be learning about the planetary placement with the High Priestess or the Wheel of Fortune. You could be learning about you could be learning about the planets, you know, planetary placements. Or if not, you could have just got like a tarot reading and you feel like it could maybe change something or help you understand and maybe help you understand the element of chance in your life more. Like how when we make different choices and things like that, they can immediately affect our reality. This camera is high, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull y'all. Thank y'all so much. I feel like the camera was kind of high. Okay, so here we have the Three of Cups. This just came out in Cancer's reading. So you could be deeply connected to a Cancer right now, or this could have something to do with your family, you know, something that's going on within the household or within your own household. So you could just be having people over with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. You could be holding small get-togethers or just going to ones with your friends. These have to be really small get-togethers though. The Three of Cups is really small groups. This can be VIP section also. So you could just be connected with friends, like maybe you know, getting a VIP table or something like that is here. You got the Mother of Air. So you're definitely in your logic right now. You're definitely in a head over heart situation. So this is just saying you're being very, very mindful of the friends you keep around you, the small group of friends you have around you. Or you could just definitely be conversating with them. You could be like the most honest with your friends. This is giving me like raw honesty and kind of blunt conversations with the Wheel of Fortune. But it's given, so you could be a teacher. You could definitely be somebody that teaches people a lot. Like you could be somebody that teaches people. I just, because the Wheel of Fortune also, it has books. So it's all about learning something. So you could be just teaching people about different life lessons that you went through. Or maybe people can be realizing this about you because of your bluntness. You could tend to be very blunt, very exact, like you're very, very precise. So you could be somebody that, if you do fashion or something like that, like you have very straight lines and stitching and everything like that. It's very organized. Like you're somebody that, you know, you plan everything out. You definitely are somebody that, like, if you do fashion, I don't know why I'm saying fashion, but you're the type of person that, like you draw everything out exactly. Even if you're going to make some changes, you're going to draw it out first. You're going to draw it out and things like that. Because, you know, some people just kind of do stuff based off a look, but you always draw and kind of write stuff out. I don't know where my spoon is, so we're just going to do a little bit. We're just going to shake it on there. Oh, look at that. As soon as I was saying that. So, yeah, you're somebody that likes a lot of precision. Let me keep going here, y'all. The interference is here. That is the Eight of Swords. So you could be starting to be able to cloud out, get rid of like overthinking and clouded thoughts, or help people organize and clear out their thoughts is what this is saying. You could definitely be around friends or communing with people that are just as intelligent as you. And you could definitely be cutting out like clouded thoughts or overthinking and stuff like that with this Eight of Swords. So this could be how you could be genuinely making friends, because with this Eight of Interference over here, this always reminds me of people that really ain't, you know, really ain't down for you. Like they hawks, but You know, there's other hawks that are flying higher than that one. Oh, those could be bats. Oh, this is okay. This is making sense now. Because I love when I see this in the sky. I always see crows and they be attacking hawks, you know. And so what this is telling me is that you're the hawk and you could get attacked by crows a lot. Because this Queen of Swords is kind of, does remind me of like somebody in their thoughts, like somebody's thoughts and things like that. So this is just telling me that you are able to, you're taking a higher view over your thoughts and not letting your thoughts like attack you. But this is also saying you could be dealing with a lot of people around you that like to put you down, or people that like to try to make you look bad and stuff like that. You could definitely be dealing with something like that. I was just feeling this for female Aries. So this is just saying keep, like, this is good because somebody around you, this could be a boss or somebody higher than you. Like, this is just somebody that respects you, because this person could see what you're dealing with and could definitely see how you're really good at picking, like you are a genuine person, or you are good at like you have just a clear spirit of discernment again. So what this is just saying is that somebody around you could be noticed that you have these shadows around you, or other people that try to, you know, knock you down. I've never seen the crows in a beat a hawk ever. This is just saying that you're able to fly past that and continue to get to safe landing and things like that. So you could be building solid friendships with other people around you. This feels like a continuation of last week's reading. I'm going to open the window, y'all. I got these incense and stuff burning. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to keep going here. So yeah, this is just saying you could definitely be developing some really solid long-term friendships with some people, because these people, these could be people that had the same enemies as you, but these are enemies like you have to be around. Like, even it's some people that's in like your own family that's your enemies and stuff like that. So it's good to know that. So these could be people that know that also. Like these people could know who your enemies are and your family and things like that. And that can be difficult, but this is telling me, you know, when you build a genuine friendships, you know, this because these people know. Like, these people know. You know, and they know that can be hard. These are people that can relate to that. Okay, you put temperance here, like having perfect harmony, being in balance, being able to cleanse out emotions too. Like, this is also like, you know, being able to feel like, being able to stay above the drama, you know, letting them, people are going to take shots or whatever, being able to stay above it, like not being bothered by it, you know, keeping your cool. Temperance is somebody that's very, very calm and things like that. Like, you can be quick, like you can be really quick to respond, but you do it in a way that's harmonious. So you will like come back and shade, but it's always in a harmonious way and things like that. Like, it don't cause like no harsh drama, but you still stand in your place with the mother air there. So that's somebody that's mastered the emotions of thoughts. Like, so because some people can realize truth and be very dramatic and all of a sudden have a breakdown, or some people can get really angry. Other people could maybe throw things or really want to turn it into a fist fight. So this is just saying you're somebody that deals with it with the way that they would in the art of war. So just continue to use it as a way to benefit you, is all this is saying. Let me keep going here, y'all. So you pulled the moon card. Yeah, like I always say, that's hidden enemies. It's heavy Cancer here. But this is just saying that you're able to use your intuition to move through this unknown period. Like, this is really deep. Like, this is driving on a real dark road with no lights, and just say your headlights ain't working, and you some kind of way, I mean, you driving for a minute, and just say some kind of way you finally are able to pull over, and you know, you pull over and you able to see, like, you made it pulled over. You didn't like run into nothing or anything like that. So this is being able to go into the, like, wander in the dark, like pitch black. And Three of Abundance is here too. So this is what I'm saying. These are people that you're going to have to continue to commune with, whoever these people are. This can be, like I said, this could be people in your family or anybody. The Daughter of Earth is here. Is just saying that you're real practical. You do have you have a lot of information. And this is what I'm saying. You could be these people's teachers. You could be teaching, more than likely. You could definitely be these people's teachers, and they could be older than you. I mean, they don't have to be, but I was just saying it as a possibility. They can be older or younger than you, but you are supposed to be these people's teachers. That's all I have to say. Especially with the Moon card versus the Page of Earth. And this is saying maybe you do have to be a little deceptive. Like, you do have your intelligence. You are smarter than them. Sun and Fire. So that's good news. So being able to maintain balance with good news and things like that. So if you want to continue this read, we're going to head over to Patreon to dig deeper into this reading, y'all. I'm going to pull some Oracle for y'all real quick. I really appreciate y'all for checking in. Hope everybody's having a really beautiful day here. But like I said, being able to be amongst enemies and friends and deal with them in a practical way, being able to have maintain a high perspective and stuff like that. I mean, you could definitely be somebody. You pull magic, and summer's here, summertime. You could have just found like some like the Temperance and the Page of Fire can be somebody introduces you to some song, like some music you really like. That's also that energy. Somebody can introduce you to some music you really like. You could be talking to your mama. Your mom could be an air sign. That's a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra here. Mystical. Tarot guidance. So she just could be saying that maybe some people came over and hung out with her and she really had a good time. She could have just, got to spend time with a granddaughter here with that daughter of Earth. She may be complaining about somebody being on their phone or something like that. Let's see what this is. Sweetness and synergy. So you're on your path in ultimate love. So we're going to continue this reading on Patreon, guys. The link is in the bio. Thank you guys so much for checking in today. Many blessings to you and yours. Bye-bye. Okay, Patreon, we're going to continue this reading. So anyway, back to what I was saying about these enemies. These could definitely be enemies. Like you could be younger maybe than your enemies. But I don't know. The age could go back and forth. The age could be either way. I don't think the age is what's important here. What's important here is to realize, like, these are some people that you would expect to be on your team, but they ain't. That's all I'm gonna say. So this is just saying you're dealing with them accordingly or whatever. You can definitely expect some invitations from them and things like that. So this is just saying make sure you go somewhere with some thick skin. This can also be in making sure that you I always tell people to take something with them. Like, it's important to take something with them. Or if, you don't have time, to make sure you leave something, anything. The Two of Earth is here. That's equilibrium. Excuse me, that's the Two of equilibrium. What's equilibrium? That's the Two of what, y'all? Air. Yeah, that's Two of Air. Two of Swords. Excuse me. My bad. Two of Swords. So not being confused about who enemies are and being able to overcome blind spots. Like, this is being able to see in your peripheral and things like that. Like, this is catching people talking about you and stuff like that behind your back. This is all this is saying. Catching people talking about you behind your back. Catching them talking mess. This is all of this is saying here. So this is just saying continue to deal with them accordingly. This can be something that you consider to battle with. It can definitely be something that you continue to battle with or have to deal with for a while. So you could be indecisive about how you should, like how mean should you be and things like that. I think this is just saying, this is just telling me that whatever strategy you're using right now is good enough. But it is definitely saying here with the Moon card that these are definitely hidden enemies. The Daughter of Aries just saying that you are maintaining really sharp and on top of your toes. The Father of Cups is here just saying continue to stay emotionally grounded and balanced here. Like, this can definitely be people that are emotionally manipulative. These are people that definitely like to hit below the belt. Or these are definitely people. And these may be people that feel like you deal with accordingly. And, like, maybe you don't know. And these people could feel like, oh, we feeling a lot of, like, this person's happy, so it's no big deal. But look at this back here. Like, this is you. Like, you have a lot of wisdom about you. A lot of knowledge. You got a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So this is just saying that you are right. Your intuitive hit is right about people being enemies. This is all this is saying here. These are definitely people that like to, that are, like, when you're going through your hardest time, they're gonna continue to step on you and stuff like that. This is all this is saying. So this is just saying continue to stay strong in that place. You could be getting a phone call from somebody. This could be somebody with a little girl. Well, this is two little girls right here. You know, and they, you know, they could definitely be like, maybe want to hang out or kind of maybe want you to meet somebody in their family. But they could have somebody like this. The mother of earth can be a baby mama. You know, that you may get to meet her too. And this may be somebody that, like, maybe if you gonna get with somebody new and they got kids or something like that, this is just saying a baby mama could give you a hard time. You know, she could try to like dominate their schedule and things like that, or dominate his schedule. This can be somebody that never used to talk to him, and all of a sudden she want to talk to him because she know that he dating you. That energy is definitely here. You could be dealing with some depression. You definitely could be dealing with some depression because you just kind of feel like, you just kind of feel, the Two of Swords is hard energy. You're not indecisive, but you just kind of feel like, am I missing something? Like, what am I not doing right? It's kind of that energy. So this is definitely saying to just continue to be kind to yourself emotionally, because the Moon and the Two of Swords can be dealing with some sort of depression, because like I said, you feel like dealing with depression because you feel like, am I missing something? I'm doing everything I can. So you just maybe feeling like maybe you have a blind spot or something like that. This is saying you don't have a blind spot. Temperance is all about needing to have patience regarding something that you really, really want. You know, need to have patience regarding that. And you're going to get some good news. You could get some good news, like I said, from this male. This could be a water sign male. This male is very attractive. He is dreamy. I do feel like this male does have longer hair. Not just because this dude has longer hair on here, but I just feel like he does have longer hair. It don't have to be down his back, but it could be like, you know, he could just have, he don't have no fade is all I'm saying. I don't feel like this is a male that has a fade. So this male could definitely be communicating with you and invite you out to do something fun. It may be something with just two of y'all, or y'all and another couple, and y'all could just, it's something with games. It's something with like the Two of Domination. That can definitely be something where another couple can win or something like that. It's something like that. Here you pull Creating Through the Ashes. So like I said, this is that Moon and Two of Swords energy. You know, getting over some whatever depressing energies you may be feeling right now, or because of frustrations, or you feel like things aren't going your way. This is just saying to make sure you continue to commune with friends, but you do have to be emotionally strong with these friends, because you will be meeting a lot of enemies, or this will be amongst a lot of enemies. So this is definitely have to be amongst enemies and maintain being really, really sharp. And these could be enemies that, you know, you feel like is on your side, and they taking you around new people and they try to make you look bad. Exploring the wildness is here. So like I said, this can be really rough energy. This can be dealing with a lot of frustration. It could definitely be dealing with a lot of anger. It could be pulling out a lot of raw passion in you. Wise scene and wise action, like I said. You seeing everything. You got the hawk and the owl came out. Those are two very, very powerful spirit animals. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Vedic. Two wants to come out. So like I said, this is just giving you foresight. This reading could definitely be letting you know what's coming in. This is telling you you have to be emotionally strong with dealing with something. Spontaneity is here. I mean, like I said, because it could be a random invitation or a random invite, and you're going to go. And you are going to have fun, but you are going to have to deal with, you know, some pettiness. But you're going to deal with it real good. You're going to deal with it really accordingly. Serpent's Eye. Destiny, just staying in alignment with your path and your destiny. I mean, like I said, you could have just made some really difficult decisions that, you know, other people aren't brave enough to make. So this is just saying that, you know, people will kind of hate on you and stuff like that because you're making decisions that they may not be strong enough to make. With this coming out, this could be telling me that you could be feeling a little numb. Like, you could definitely be feeling numb on the inside. You know, if you're dealing with depression and stuff, you could be feeling like kind of numb. You know, not really caring about anything, but, you know, just the logical and practical, like the logical and practical things. Are my bills paid? You know, stuff like that. All right, that's fine, you know. So you can be not really wanting to go out also. I do see that up there. Manifestation and spells is here. So like I said, you could definitely just be in the midst of manifesting too. So that's why you, well, I feel that. So that's why you could be feeling a little frustrated. That's where that, am I missing something energy came in it. Because you could, like I said, you could be feeling like I'm doing everything right. What am I not doing? What am I not doing? What am I missing? What am I missing? So this is saying nothing. This is just things are manifesting. And, you know, they're taking some time. But it could definitely be a little bit frustrating. And especially when you happen to deal with little drama and things like that, you know, other people, you know, people want to step on you when you know, at your lowest and things like that. This is saying all is well. I want to take this one, y'all. Dedication. So being dedicated to your work. So what you could be doing, like I said, it's always reminding people that are doing something that isn't easy. I'm not saying anything is easy, but being dedicated to something or crafts, you know, it does take a lot of, it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of focus. And then also here you put rebirth. So this depression and numbness and moods can just be because you also are going through some sort of change physically. Like your hormones could be changing. This one wants to come out. And the autumn is also here. So this is definitely reminding me that something is dying. So you are definitely in the midst of a spiritual awakening. And you could just be, it could be a more grounded one because you could be more, you're just more mature now. So this is also telling me that this spiritual awakening can definitely, it's just because certain things inside of you are dying. This can be simply, you know, being blind to people that ain't really down for you. This is all this is saying too. I know that do be coming out, but hey, this is the reading, y'all. And this is also saying that you could definitely maybe this is the time where your manifestations will come through the autumn and winter time. That's November period. Okay, write it down. So continue to write down what you want, what you're trying to attract and manifest. So like I said, if you haven't seen, this is editing your manifestations again. Like I was talking about on that new moon and Gemini reading. Getting very, very particular, getting very detailed with your manifestations. Being specific. Writing down also things that you have to do or get done. Surprise in a way you wouldn't expect. That's been coming out for everybody. So I wonder what this surprise is about, you know. And like this can be shocking attacks also. I will be honest. Creating your reality is here. It's the darkest before dawn. That's that owl energy. So you could be staying up really late at night also here. Inspire action. Taking some action to focus on your craft. You know, this can be, you know, finding a way to make money in another way or something like that. That always reminds me of this card. Mayhem. Your manifestation is happening. Current issues reveal past wound and spiritual growth and hang tight. So just keep flying high. This is all it's saying. I am going to pull these a Moonology card too. Keep flying high. And, you know, let them, you know, keep ducking the hits, ducking them. Because when they missing, you know, they get tired every single time. And every time I see them hawks in the sky and the crows be fighting them, the hawks are just soar and the crows be darting and trying to attack them really, really hard. So this just reminds me of just keeping it smooth. You know, this can even be in deciding to ignore them because I've seen crows take dives at hawks, and when they do that, like the hawk is at such a good, I don't know, momentum, has such a good momentum going that the crow misses it without the hawk even swerving or doing anything. Confidence is your key to success. Like I said, don't worry about them. You keep doing you. Communication is key. Just letting people know what your boundaries are. That is new moon in Gemini. Letting people know what your, you know, being very clear about what you're saying and setting boundaries with them. Letting them know that, you know, people that how they can't disrespect you and things like that. What do you need to release? So is there anything that you need to release at this time? With the autumn and winter, autumn always reminds me of like it is time for something to die or to maybe leave something behind and step outside of your comfort zone, which is reminding me of this dedication and inspired action. So adjustments are required. You could be making some sort of adjustments needed to some sort of work venture, or this can be a creative work venture that you're working on. So it could definitely be making you step outside your comfort zone, but you're doing awesome. And it can be, all this can be going on at the same time as you're dealing with other people. And that's fine because you're doing something different. You're doing something new. So this is saying it is something that you love. So don't be afraid to continue to do that. Okay. You pull here, make it God's. Release the idea of mine. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. Mine is in parentheses. Feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. So like I said, that's that numb energy, making sure you're feeling your emotions and moving them through your body, being in tune with what you want and what you desire. Self-acceptance is here at the bottom. I'm going to read this to y'all. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Aries, that was your reading. Thank you so much for checking in. You could have been anywhere that you wanted to be, but you decided to be here with me and Anurakti Tarot. So again, I'm grateful. Many blessings to you and yours, and happiness.